Okay. Hello. We're gonna jump into some different spooks tonight. Alan Wake. I have no idea what to expect. Actually, that's not true. It's gonna be some shadow things, we're gonna shine some lights on them, and then we're gonna shoot them. That's... I'm pretty sure that's how it goes down. Normal. Alright.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Okay, very Uncharted-like
I've
feel
had a vivid imagination,
so far.
but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there.
Oof.
I'd seen the hitchhiker too late.
What are you doing standing out in the middle of the road like that?
He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again.
Oh, spooky.
Suddenly, his body was gone.
Oh, it's
I was in
episodic?
shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet.
Look up to the light. I might change it later. Yeah. Okay. First thing we gotta do is we gotta turn it up a bit, because it's not very... Yeah, you'll have to forgive. I'm playing in full screen, so anytime I interact with OBS, it's gonna minimize the game because reasons. Hey, Arma! How's it going? Why does this game have a lot of monologues? Is this guy basically bringing stories to life or something like that? This is my first time playing it, so... He is a writer? I'm assuming... Maybe that has something to do with it? Going okay, had a huge migraine. Oh, that sucks. Well, hopefully you're doing better. I had my own... I wouldn't really call them migraines, because I've seen what people go through when they have migraines, and it's not even close. But I had a big headache yesterday I was dealing with. That was unpleasant, so... Hopefully your nap helped. Alan Wake. Clean up your mess, man. Oh, this is gonna be weird. Well, I reached a checkpoint. Rain Cove
I had to
Point.
go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Get to the lighthouse. Okay. Is there a volume in? Oh, everything's maxed out. Okay. Well, just let me know how the sound is, guys. I'll turn it up again if we need to. turns really weird. Like, it turns of, like, chunks of 45-degree angles. It's really bizarre. It's not fluid like I thought it would be. Uh-oh. He's back. Whoa!
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer. You're a joke. It would be a single readable sentence in your books if it wasn't for your editor. You'll never publish another one of your shitty stories, 'cause I'm gonna kill you. It's not like your story's already good. Not like they have any artistic merit. You're a lousy writer. Cheap thrills and pretentious shit. That's all you're good for. Just look at me. Look at your work.
Okay, well, my theory right off the bat, based on that alone, is that this is all internal in his head. So this entire game might just be the figments of Alan's imagination. Guess there's nothing to do there. Okay, sorry, I need to check. The mouse is very, very weird. I've never had it like this before. Alright. Wow, he jumps high.
You missed your deadline! Damn. You can't stop me!
Oh, so everything here is going to be a tutorial.
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
Wait, why would it just disappear?
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
Oh, okay. Summoning shadow waves here. Sure, why not? Run for your life, man! Before you get swallowed up. Alright.
Oh no! Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
I was trapped. There was no way out.
Why is the TV looking at me? you're trying to tell me to get out, but oh.
Follow the light.
Sure.
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Oh, I see. Okay, so focus is always for...
Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand? No. Follow my light.
What is this game?
Your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing.
Actually, he did say at the beginning of the game that he had this weird dream, so maybe that's what this is. This is all...
This way. There's no time.
like a lucid dream that he's having.
You must follow me now.
I'm coming.
The hitchhiker has been taken over by the Dark Presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light.
Oh, and it drops down from the heavens.
Pick up, turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away.
Is there battery?
You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Now you'll die.
Get away from me, friend.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now. In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
Hello, Skip. Boosting the light with right button blinds the enemies and burns the darkness away faster. Yeah, okay. This game is weird. Checkpoint reached.
This way, and now I'm gonna kill
Okay. Was I supposed to shine this on the enemy? I guess so. Okay, fine, whatever. I'm sure there'll be more.
This is it.
Oh, yep. Oh, you can miss. Okay. Okay, you can't take hits in this. Your health is not that good. Alright. It gets weirder. You still... Yeah, I know I'm in the intro. But right off the top, it didn't pull any punches. It just threw you in. It's just like, here you go. Deal. Petito, how's it going? Fist, meet Peen. Peen, fist.
You made me this way, and now I'm gonna kill you.
Well, alright. I mean, it's... Look at this, all this ammo. And why is 42 the limit? What a weird number. Alright. Come on out, friends.
That wage.
Ta-da! Am I able to climb back up? Oh, I am able to climb back up. Well, we may as well get the free ammo, right? We're here. I doubt there's going to be stashes that large further in the game, so... You think it's not pulling punches. Headshots aren't really a thing, so don't bother. Yeah, he seems to aim on his own. Gotta be divisible by 6. Is 48 or 36 any better? I don't know. If he's just taking the ammo loose, he can hold more than... Well, it would be 36 in his pocket, because he's got 6 in the gun itself. I'm just saying there probably is room for more than that, but whatever. Whatever. You can shoot them in the head, but it doesn't make a difference. Okay. Good to know. Alright, what am I doing with this? Flare gun ammo. I'm assuming I want to pick up the flare too? Yeah. Flare gun. Use one to switch weapons and throwables. You lied to me. Yeah, okay. I'm assuming we're gonna need this. We'll keep this anyways.
Just like...
Oh crap. Get out of the way! I like making them flip over themselves. By the way, don't be overly conservative with beefier weapons. You lose your weapons between chapters for the most part. Oh, that's lame. Like, I'm assuming there's a narrative reason for it, right? It just doesn't reset you back to square one every time, does it? Hi, friend. I'll take it.
You're dead.
Oh, okay. Dang it! Aw, they didn't hit each other.
You can't stop me.
Do these guys just keep respawning? Well, that worked well. Alright, let's go before more pop up or something. Oh, too late.
I can keep this up forever.
Oh, okay, I guess we're supposed to run like an idiot. Oh, alright. Sure. I want cool shadow powers, too. Oh. My guy's tired. The heck's a coffee thermos? Is it a health pickup? I'm sorry, but if Shadow Powers allowed him to move cars around like it was a twister, he would have been able to break into this church, I want to say, pretty easily. Is that her wife?
Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Okay, so that didn't happen. The tutorial was just literally a dream. Okay. Welcome to Bright Falls. Fresh seafood, okay. Triple D's. Alright, sorry, let me catch up. Where are we at here? Yeah, it's definitely lame. I like the Horde stuff. Who doesn't like the Horde stuff? Like a gaming convention. The Horde things. Most of the time there's a narrative reason, but not always. So every chapter, like there was a narrative reason. He was literally dreaming, so he didn't actually have any weapons on him. You're telling me it'll just take them away just because. Awesome. And even if an enemy veil is broken, you can still focus your flashlight to stun them for a sec. Yeah, I did see that. Helps you buy time for reloading and such. And I noticed that the flashlight power does come back on its own. So I'm assuming the battery booster thing is just if it's low and you need power now. Like a Hail Mary sort of thing. They might. I think you're just supposed to go to the lighthouse. Oh, that was when I asked if they spawn infinitely. No, just a collectible that does nothing. Oh. That's unfortunate. I was hoping that coffee would... Because the whole theme, obviously, is nightmares, and maybe the coffee was like some sort of weird health regenerative thing. I don't know. Audrey, hello! No, commercial. Yeah, it likes to do its thing. How are you doing tonight? It's a lighthouse. It's immune to shadow powers. I say. I mean, it's a dream and it's all metaphoric. Yeah. It says it's a dream at the beginning. I know that, but I don't know. I don't know. You passed the game? Yes, I figured it out. I broke its code. Triple D's nuts, yeah. God. Well, Ali also assumed coffee is what authors thrive on. And that's true, yeah. When they get into writer's mode. There's some Amnesia-looking stuff. I haven't watched Amnesia in a while. I haven't played it, so I'll take your word for it. I'm fine, miss the cookies. No one's claimed first yet. So you can go ahead if you want. Darkness chasing you and whatnot. Oh, okay, fair enough. I, not Ali. Oh, okay. I also assume. It says Ali. Okay, there we go. Now Skip claimed it. So for anybody that might have missed the announcement in Discord, you may notice that Stream Boss is missing. It is currently glitched. There is nothing I can do on my end. I have to wait for Stream Elements to figure out what the problem is and fix it. So for now, that's been disabled, as is the cookie bonus associated with it. If it takes too long, I may come up with, and by too long, I mean like 1 or 2 more streams. I might come up with an alternative way of getting those cookies, or I'll look into Streamlabs or some other way to integrate another bot and get the Stream Boss health back that way. You know what, Audrey? Just for you, I'm going to give you some cookies as well. 8460. I have to make sure I get your number right. There we go. Panda, you're going to become a Halo streamer with me. I will stream Halo when I eventually get around to being able to accessing it, but I am not going to be a Halo streamer. That I will leave up to the pros. I'm just there for the memes and the goofs. I don't want to reenact Red versus Blue though. All right, let's carry on.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear.
A bear?
Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
What a lovely gentleman. Hopefully he keeps his word. Actually, I feel like he's gonna, like, help us narratively down the road or something. Alright, do we talk to you?
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right.
Yay for friends!
Yeah?
Hey, bestseller. How's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah. We just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word, and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. I'm just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Oh, well, there you go.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
We're here! Get back to the car. Which, is this our car? Is this our car? There we go.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes?
Sure.
Subtle!
Thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave.
Sync by Microsoft on the dash.
I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God. I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good
Just
for you.
stop. Why is that person being creepy?
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, because it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Do me a favor, Sonny.
Dear Lord.
I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox.
All right, hold on.
I do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ha!
You put the lime in the coconut. Drink them both up.
Just because we're brothers, don't
It
think
does
I
that.
won't
Get
murder
stuck.
you in your
Yeah,
sleep.
you need to give it a good solid whack. Yes, that's my favorite tune. Coconut.
Oh, okay.
Shut your mouth, you demented has-been. If I had my
Now
hammer,
that's
I'd
what I'm
shut it
talking
for you.
about. Yes.
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
Alright, this game's a little goofier than I expected, not gonna lie. Alright, now do we have to talk to Creeper over there, or... Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Let's go say hi to Mr. Creeper.
Don't go in there.
Oh, Mrs. Creeper,
You
sorry.
can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stucky, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
Alright.
Hello? Mr. Stucky?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Hello. I'm sorry for your loss.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
I assume you're in mourning based on what you're wearing, but... Anyways,
You got
that
lucky
was...
this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed. And then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you alright?
Splendid, splendid! Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah, splendid, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. Good to see you.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a bottle on you, would you, Tom?
I wish.
Are they calling me Tom because that's my alias? Or are they calling me Tom because they don't know who I am and that's the name they chose? Is this the non-remaster? That is correct. I bought this before the remaster was even marketed. That's the word I'm looking for. And I wasn't about to spend more money on a remastered version, so... Hey, diversion, all this time and Alan still hasn't woken up. Boo, diversion, boo. I've infected my WoW guild. They are now trying to outpun me. I don't know. You're definitely one of the punnier people I know. I don't think that's possible.
The Andersons, they're local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Alright. Bye, Rose.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
No foreshadowing there.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
That diner was a real nut house.
Okay.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on PBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years, not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
I really wish games would stop putting licensed music in them. Diver's Isle.
It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia, the fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
I was gonna say, like, it's right there. I'm pretty sure we can get inside before sunset. Bird Leg Cabin. Should we be worried of all the crows that are here? Alright, she's just casually walking. That's fine. If I ever stream a raid, I will play chat so you can hear it. It's hilarious. Alright, will do. I will definitely try to pay attention to all the puns. Alright, let's open the lock.
Here we go. Let's take a look inside. Come on.
It's dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
I see a lantern.
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
Hello? Anyone here?
We have 5 jolts. Coffee! Do I really want to turn that on?
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. Famous artist, no less. We'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know what's gonna happen.
It was Alan Wake, wasn't it?
I
just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited he's here.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Maine on KBF-FM. Now some music.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile.
I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Oh, there's nothing here, just a dock, okay. Nothing out here that I can see. Maybe in the kitchen area? Maybe upstairs? I'm used to them either being outside or in the garage or basement areas, so...
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned. Damn.
Okay, that was weird.
I needed to get the power running in the cabin. There had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island.
I gotta search the whole friggin' island? Am I looking at a Big Daddy right now? That is one bizarre scuba setup. But okay. Why not?
The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
I don't know, this seems cozy. July of 1970, wow. Actually, what year is this supposed to take place in? I didn't pay attention well enough. Okay, there's nothing else here that I can see. Alright, let's go back down, I guess. Oh, look at your Big Daddy. You leave my Big Daddy alone. Modern time. Oh, I never said a year? What am I exa- Oh, the books.
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
Yeah, here, okay, here we go.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Oh, that doesn't sound like it's gonna fall apart any second. I don't think it's supposed to be wiggling like that. It kind of reminds me of the...
Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, it reminds me of the generators from Dead by Daylight.
Place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
I thought wrong. I'm Batman. How long were you standing out here? When focus is displayed on the screen, you can focus the view of interesting events by pressing and holding F.
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
Yeah, it was a clinic or something, the policeman said, right? I don't think it's supposed to be wiggling like that. Okay, that was good. I'm assuming there's nothing else of interest here. This is a pretty game. I'm trying to remember, how old is this? 2008? We don't want to go down the storm cellar? Alright, fine. Well, we got an axe. I wonder if melee is going to be a thing in this game. It's a loony bin. That's not the PC term for it, Skip. Oh, look, we have rain boots. And a horsey.
Alice? Honey? The old door had played a trick on me. Alice wouldn't have come out in the dark.
I like how he narrates it so that, you know, if you do something, the game is basically telling you, she's obviously not out here, dummy.
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Uh-oh. Is it sexy time?
Well,
oh,
hello there.
It might be.
Surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
I'm not the surprise. Well, dang.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe...
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! God damn it! I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through. Damn it. Alice? Alice? Alice!
Uh-oh.
It had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Run!
I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming!
Oh.
What the hell?
Did we just get attacked by a crow?
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Keep going.
Wake up.
Alice?
Wait, what?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
Okay, so we've got some split personality thing going on?
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
Stucky's Country Store. Like sexy time and you're worried about a book? Boo. You heard her. She wasn't the surprise. My internet died for a few minutes. I am back now. Welcome back, Diversion. Glad it wasn't a permanent thing.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Am I seeing lightning strikes or is something glowing up here? Oh, it's... okay. It's the destruction I wrought with my vehicle.
Damn.
Oh, there goes the car. I feel like I'm missing goodies. I don't have a flashlight. Or at least nothing the game is letting me use.
Hello?
Hello? Is someone there? The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
You found manuscript pages. You can access them with the F5 button.
Departure by Alan Wake.
Oh god, is he gonna narrate it?
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
You're Alan Wake. What is that? Find this page in nightmare difficulty mode. Oh, okay. So you can 100% it on your first try on the default difficulty is basically what this means. You want 100% it? You have to play twice. You already missed the thermos by going to the cabin and not back up the path you drove. So don't worry too much about goatees. I rarely do. But thanks for the heads up. Like, if they're there, I'm gonna try for them, but I'm not gonna fret if I don't get the 100%, which is now impossible anyway, so. I have a feeling throughout this game I'm gonna be, oh, there he is.
Please, I've been in an accident.
There's going to be a lot of wondering how much of this is real and how much of this is a dream. Like, I'm assuming that this is a dream. I mean, it's foggy, giving this like a weird Silent Hill vibe, but otherwise I like the view.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
What is this, a lumber yard? Yeah, it looks like it. This bodes well.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident. Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help.
Listen,
I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Nightfall!
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey.
Pleased
To meet you. Non-refundable
reservation
deposit required. Fair and square.
Is this like the last conversation he had? Being demonized? Oh! Okay. Buddy thinks he's Spider-Man now.
It's the latest thing!
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stuckey would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Energizer? You just want to switch weapons and throwables. Pick up batteries. Wow, they actually look like Energizer blister packs. Oh, that's... Why did he stop? Alright.
During your trying, it's the latest thing. Incontestably proven.
Yes.
Let you.
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
Hello? Hello?
Those cholesterol levels.
This is bad.
Oh, alright, sure. He's pushing the whole thing. Get out, Alan, get out! Oh, alright.
There were more of them. My head pounded with the concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
Lucid dreams. Kick.
The Dark Forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
Oh, the arrows only show up with the light. Okay.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Got the flare gun. Why did you ignore that manuscript page? Because I didn't see it. Hey, Nikki. How's it going? I finally get to watch your live stream. Yeah, sorry that you made it just in time for the end last time, but we're at the beginning of the game this time, so we shouldn't be ending anytime soon. How are you tonight? Where was the page, Skip? I imagine it was probably in the building that I just had to run out of. Took my siblings to the Trunken Treat? I have never heard of that before. What kind of a place is that? Flare gun does not need enemies to be flashlighted first. Yeah, I assume that it automatically unveils them of their darkness, right? It was when you first saw Stucky and started running. Oh, okay. Well, that was why I was running. I thought he was around and going to axe me in the back. Oh, yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the pop-up. Like I said, if it's there, I obviously didn't see it. I'm sorry, Skip. Okay, so kicking that obviously de-electrified this. Nikki, have you ever played Alan Wake?
It's rabbit season.
Did he just say it's rabbit season? Okay, you just threw a bottle at me, really? Or batteries. Oh, revolver ammo. Get the impression there's something over this way. Hey, there we go, we got it.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
Uh-oh. Was that it? That was it. Okay. Duck season! Rabbit season! Sorry, let me catch up. It's fine, just I know how you are with lore and stuff, and the manuscript pages are kind of important to the full picture. Oh, okay. That being said, I never read any of them because I hate reading. Apparently you didn't have to read, he narrates them. So... So it's like trick and treating, but it's done in the afternoon time, and people give out candy and whatnot to kids or adults in costumes. And no, I haven't played it before. Okay. But you're doing it today? It sounds like trick or treating, but you... It must be a custom I'm just not familiar with then. Well, I hope everyone had fun. Did you participate in the trunking and the treating? Checkpoint reached.
What the hell was that?
Dang it, he took the words out of my mouth. Why does it look like we've, like, entered the jungle now?
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Okay, don't look at the water. Zyke, looking at the water. There's really nothing. See, this is kind of similar. Oh, there's a thermos. This is kind of similar to Uncharted in the way that, like, it's a very, what's the word I'm looking for? Linear story with a few diverging paths, and the treasures are going to be hidden throughout the divergent paths. I missed a lot of treasures when I was playing Uncharted, so chances are I'm going to be missing a lot of stuff in this game too. Especially if I get involved in whatever's going on. I'm curious, Skip, does this game tell you, like, what chapter you missed certain things in so that you can go back and get them if you want? No.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
I like that he says random things from what I assume is their conversation that he had when he was not concussed. Oh, manuscript page. Barry's arrival.
Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon, but Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that. Not sleeping, messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
Alright. I just realized it actually says chapter 1, so that means there's like a ton of manuscript pages in each chapter. I am at the dead end, okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we did, and I wanted to, but it's way too hot to put any kind of costume in Texas. So I stole my baby brother's candy. Aww, poor baby bro. There's a chapter select, I think, and it does tell you how many of each thing there is. Okay. Must go feed the kitten. Have a good night, guys. I hope feeding the kitten is not a whole night affair. Alright, Diversion. It was good to see you. Have a good night. Where am I going? This way. Right? Oh, they're lithium batteries. Okay, that's where I got that from. Am I supposed to go down? I didn't go that way, but okay. Oh, I lost my batteries. Dang it, I'm way back here again. I wonder. No, Barry's still here. Oh, there's not that many. I mean, there's a few, but there's not as many as I thought.
What the hell was that? When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Alright, we're not going to look at the water this time. See something shining over here. Oh, it's the thermos. Okay, so manuscripts don't come back. Or don't need to be reselected, but thermoses do. It's weird, but okay. Let's head over there and make sure, actually. Yeah, there's something there. That was really weird looking.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
I mean, he was in front of me and ran away, so he's not doing a very good job of stalking me. Okay, what's for? Why do people keep throwing things? Wait, where are they getting them from? Are they just spawning them in their hands? Proceed at your own risk, logging area ahead. Wait, did we just try to get away from this place? Oh, okay. Nope. Just stay away from the ladder. Alright, what do we got up here?
Taken. They're taken.
Taken or filled with darkness. Alright, what goodies do we got? I'm assuming it's going to be flare-related things every time. Oh, okay. No, batteries. Is that it? Are there other goodies up here I'm going to miss? Okay, no. Alright, thanks, Mr. Supply Guy. There's the ladder. There we go. This is way too eerily calm. Oh. Apparently I have to go this way. Come on, Stucky, I know you're here.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Where was the guy from the heavens? He can just reform the stairs. He did it once before. Okay, 20's the max. And 42.
There was no power.
Roar.
There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Yeah, it's right here. Roar! How's it going, Wendigo? Oh, furnace. I wasn't expecting there to be puzzles. I just expected to be shooting shadows in the face. I imagine this one's probably not that complicated.
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
There we go. Oh, there's 3 of them. Stop throwing things at me, guy. So rude. Alright, well, theoretically, we must be heading in the right direction. We'll start that in a minute. Wake attacked by birds.
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
Okay. How's the sound, guys? It still seems kind of low to me. Ooh. Only 2 shots. We'll stick to this bad boy for now. Okay, I guess that's it.
With all this forestry equipment around,
Shush, Alan. Doing good, how about you? I'm doing pretty good, thanks. If Full Dive VR gets released next year, would you be getting it, and what game would you get? I don't know what that is, Wendigo. I'm assuming that's some sort of VR setup then. I would have to look into it. I would love to do some sort of VR type of gaming, but I am not willing to shell out the kind of money that previous iterations of it have required. Like, on the PS4, I don't know what it is now, but back in the day it was really expensive to the point where I couldn't justify it. So possibly, and I have no idea what game I would get because I don't know anything about it. So, sound is okay? Alright. Ben, I almost got into an accident with... No! No accidents. Are you okay? I'll get that ASAP when it gets released, if it's a full dive. So you obviously know what it is then, Arma. It's like Sword Art Online, they use full dive in the anime. They already have a device called the half dive. Yeah, honestly, the last time I looked at anything VR related, I was looking at the Oculus, which even that was more money than I wanted to shell out, and the PlayStation 4 VR. Which the whole setup, including the system, granted, but the whole setup was like $1,200. So full dive, half dive, I don't know anything about those. Favorite anime does that, or did. Overlord, I've heard of that. There are no accidents. Master Oogway. Yes, some people do subscribe to that.
Something I could use to reach the top.
Okay. Fine, Alan. We're gonna find something that we can use to reach the top. Oh, yes, let's... Oh, it even pans back over in case you lost track of it on the way there. Alright, I know I'm gonna get ambushed. Come on, where are you? No? Oof, oh. How do I get up here? Not this way. Oh, that's where I'm trying to go. So, there we go. There's our ladder. Very graceful. let's try to fail a little less this time. Alright. And jump! There we go. Alright, I guess that was my fault. I thought he would just casually walk over the gap, but... no. What is this? Shotgun ammo. How much do we have now? 6 shots. Okay.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and it would keep you company all night long if I weren't. It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he was just too dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
Please don't let that be foreshadowing that I'm going to have to kill, like, a shadow dog. Because that's going to suck. That's going to suck lots. Alright, let me catch up here. Where am I at here? Full dive is when it's more than VR. You basically are fully immersed into it. Like your brain is connected with your character. In some cases, you even have a sense of touch. Oh, interesting. So chances are probably not Wendigo, because that sounds wildly expensive. So, I do this for the fun, so I don't want to be spending that much money on, or what I imagine is a ton of money on something like that. Though that does sound really interesting. It's definitely something I'll have to look into. Maybe it is something that I'll want. I imagine it would be wild for different experiences, but anyways. I'm okay, that's good. There was a car backing up behind some cars, so they didn't see me because of the parked cars. So I had to swerve it to the left side of the lane while there was oncoming traffic. Yeah, you really gotta be careful when it comes to people backing out. Someone's gotta bring up the moist. So I got an email from Toyota yesterday. They saw my resume and they thought I would be a good candidate to be their social media specialist. Really? Didn't know I have that many cookies. I thought you used to have more, but I think you gambled them away, Nikki. Is that something you want, Wendigo? Social media specialist. That's you're literally like doing PR for Toyota. That I don't know. It's one of those things. I've never been a fan of I've never been fantastically good at marketing. If it comes to my own brand, I have to be okay with it myself. So fine, whatever. I wouldn't want to do another company's marketing. That's just me, though. If that's something that you want, that's awesome. Okay, more paint. Don't we already have a flare gun? Yeah, cool. I assume at some point we're going to meet the guy who keeps leaving us these stashes. Excuse me. Yeah. Wake, find pages.
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
I would like a job where I can drive, but that ain't gonna happen, so... The thing at... Was it Domino's? Did that fall through? Been reading a book by James Patterson called Cross Country. I read James Patterson for a bit.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no coat. Buster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
I'm sure it's supposed to sound terrifying, but it just sounds ridiculous. The demonic spin on him just saying mundane things about his town. Alright, Stucky, I know you're out here somewhere. Let's have this confrontation already. Wait, my health is gradually going up anyways. Oh, okay. I should have been using that time for the safe haven, shouldn't I? Oh, dang it. Okay. Pizza Hut. Okay, I thought it was a pizza place. They never called me back. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, you can always try calling in and, sometimes that helps. If anything, it'll show them that you've got some initiative and they'll keep you in mind if another position comes up, or they'll offer you something else, maybe. I think when Twitch and its glitchiness messed up all the cookies, I think that's what happened. Oh. Is that what happened? Yeah. The highest betting ID was like 100, no more than that. Yeah, I remember that was like ages ago, though. I don't remember. Because you had them in like, what, the thousands at least, if not the tens of thousands. Your health does replenish a bit on its own, not enough for you to really just dodge enemies. Until it's back full, though. Okay. So health regens. Anyways, obviously light is better for... Okay, good to know. Honestly, I just always want to work from home. Well, see, there's some people that... And I don't know if Wendigo's like that. And I honestly don't know if I'd be like that, too. Some people just prefer the separation of work life from home life. Just to kind of have that line there. Like, you can escape into your work and you don't have to deal with, you know, family or other related issues. Or if work sucks, you can, you know, take your mind off of that while you're at home and just spend time with the family and whatnot. I have been calling and leaving. Oh, you have called. Oh, okay. Yeah, sounds like it's not going to happen then. Sorry, Wendigo. That sucks. I want to work from home so bad. I mean, technically, depending on your point of view, streaming is working from home. Like, I try to view this as like a part-time job for myself. So, I mean, in my case, I keep them separate anyway. I have a separate work PC and everything. That's a good idea, yeah. So even though you have... You don't have to commute anywhere or do anything. You still have that line to help you divide it when you're in your... Like, you have spaces within your home that allow you to focus, so that's good. I'm currently employed with some at-home jobs like computer work. I assume that the social media specialist would probably be similar, wouldn't it? I budget my time for streaming as a job, and I treat it as one logistically, but it's not a job. Like, it's not a job in the traditional sense. You don't earn an hourly wage. There's no guarantee of money, really, but in my opinion, that doesn't make it any less of a job. Like artists, for example, writers, it's the same sort of thing. They don't get paid by the hour or whatnot, but not yet anyways. Yeah, that's true. I don't know, maybe if you're part of like a streaming team or something, like it's a company that, and you're just working for the company, and like different people stream on a single channel, kind of like Nerdopolis. There, actually, that's, I don't know if that's how they have theirs set up, but that's the vibe I get. I've been employed with them for 3 years and haven't started a single job. I don't know how to respond to that. Like, they haven't given you one, or you've chosen not to take advantage, or how does that work exactly? No, it's not a job in the pay. Yeah. Yeah, like, it's a non-traditional job, basically. Alright, let's figure this out. Oh, alright, we got more guys. Well, that worked. Do they recover their shadows if I don't completely destroy them? Like, I know there was 2. Oh, okay. Stupid trees in the foreground. I can't tell if these guys are... Oh, I didn't even throw that. Okay, I'm fully healed. Alright, are we done? Safe haven. Pick it up! Alright, we'll read it in a minute. Oh, what's the camera doing? Where is this safe haven you speak of? There we go. Well, that sucked. I have no idea. Were they going to infinitely spawn until I made it to the next checkpoint? Alright. Let me catch up. I'm guessing it's a company with projects. Yeah, that would be my assumption. Meaning they have projects they onboard you for, but in more of a contract aspect. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, yeah. To be honest, I think you can run through most of this game. In fact, you kind of have to on Nightmare, I think. I can see that. Because I've already gone through over half my ammo. I know I've still got the shotgun and the flare gun too, but I imagine the ammo drops are probably going to be a lot more... What's the word I'm looking for? Minimal. So... Yeah, I had maybe the same or a little less than Wendigo. Oh, you're talking about cookies. Okay, sorry. Yeah, that's right, because you guys would frequently be on here at around the same time, so... Yeah, then it would be about tens of thousands or something like that, yeah. I don't know. It was too long to remember, though. Sorry. It's a program where you can do computer work, like social media stuff, check ads from different platforms, view certain non-appropriate content, teach English to different countries, that sort of thing. They pay depending on the job, plus you get paid once a month. So this is, yeah, like what Armand was saying. It's like a platform with various different themed projects or jobs, and you just kind of pick one and have at her, sort of. Most of the time, they don't infinitely spawn. Okay, that's actually good to know. It's hard to gauge, because sometimes you think, like, I know how enemy drops are usually, like, you can kind of see them in other games, and here they kind of just spawn up. Makes me second guess whether or not I should fight them or not. Yes, goodies! Alright, let's go. I know I saw paint. This way. This must be like the ultimate shadow shedding gun. Because they're throwing flares at you very sparingly. Okay, random Skyrim rocks are falling. I better not sprint. Is that thing gonna come after me? Is that foreshadowing for it's not done with me yet? I feel like I've missed like 8 different thermoses. Okay, there's 3 of them. Oh, okay. Well, that failed. I like that the flashlight meter actually acts as a strength of your beam as well. Alright, we got 2 pages to read, don't we? TV in the gas station, not the glass station.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
Wake lies to the sheriff.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help. But I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
Okay. So it looks like there might be 1 page left, because you said I missed 1, and the others are nightmare only, so that theoretically means I'm near the end of this episode, right? Big brain logic right there. Okay. I shouldn't laugh because this is still very early in the game, but it's just funny that they keep giving me batteries, and I haven't had a single use for them yet. I think I used one once during the tutorial.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to
Science?
all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs.
Is this supposed to be like a
episode,
Twilight
Quantum Suicide
Zone spoof?
If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
This is real footage. These are actual people.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute.
Moorcock? I'm so juvenile. Oh my god.
The many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened.
Oh my god.
And Kang Adam unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
That felt like watching a B movie. That was awesome. No, we're not going to use it again. That went on a little longer than I thought it would. I'm glad I stopped for it, though. Let me catch up. Sorry, guys. I wasn't ready for that. Where am I at? There we go. We got jobs here now where you can get paid at the end of your shift. Is that like Uber Eats and those type of jobs? That sounds familiar. The ad one does, at least. I mean, it's okay now, but before I was like, why me? Before, that's not cool. If you're talking about the cookies, Nikki, I think that happened to everybody. Get rid of the ads. For some reason, when you try to share cookies, Wendigo, you can't at people. I don't know why. Yes, he said more. He didn't spell it like that. It was Moorcock. But yes, it was Moorcock. Panda, I need help. There we go. Hold on one sec. Let me... There you go. That's how you do it, Wendigo. Just don't add anybody if you're going to share. Quantum immortality, famous last words. His machine wasn't plugged in. If it was plugged in, he would have shown us all. Alright, what's this? Yeah, okay. Pick up shotgun. I could have sworn I did that, but alright. I'm curious. Actually, you can't aim! That's gonna become relevant. Oh, the haze is rolling in. Something's about to attack our face. Oh, hi there, Stucky. How's it going? Oh, of course you brought friends. There's a range on this. Okay, good to know. Oh, he's got a fast, speedy fast boy. Oh, okay. Dang it! Ah, stop it! Oh, crap. Nordic walking.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights of the gas station alive.
Alright, well that was kind of cool. Oh, but we don't get to hear about how he's a professional anymore. Oh. The lifeblood of all writers, coffee. Alright. You gotta share it with somebody when to go. No problem, Nikki. Alright. That was actually a fun boss battle. It's weird. I'm not used to keyboard with these types of games. So shift being dodge keeps throwing me off. I'll get used to it eventually, but I'll probably have the game beaten by then. That is creepy. That is so creepy.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
It's a parade float, okay. I'd stand by my statement, it's still creepy. I have to follow the fence around.
After the insanity I just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
And then you regain consciousness, realizing that you had been in the water the whole time. '68th Annual Deer Fest.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
Okay, he just narrated that off the page that we picked up.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost. I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Yeah, so all the narrative points he's talking about are all the things that he's saying in the pages. Do you have any chocolate? Read. 68th Annual Deer Fest, September 15th to 18th. Games, activities, raffle tickets, blah, blah, blah. Speaking of raffles, would one of the mods like to throw in an exclamation point as raffle, please? Shift is usually sprint. Oh, so that is pretty common for most games, okay. I'm just terrible at using the keyboard. I'm kind of used to using Bethesda game controls now. Sort of. Thank you, Petito. Anybody want a free shot at 1,000 cookies? Type exclamation point join. You've got nothing to lose and possibly everything to gain. Look. That'd be beer. Go ahead, enjoy one. You deserve it. Although it's probably warm. Coffee. I am not sure what that is. Tobacco or candy, maybe. Use the phone.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Dun dun dun! That is indeed a whole lot of nothing.
On Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me.
And now there's
Maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men.
A week?
From a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
Taken. That's a movie. New York City, 3 years ago. Okay. We're time traveling now, too.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
First, we'll
Hey,
just...
handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then.
Wait.
Put it on.
Is that supposed to be Alan? Oh god, Alan doesn't have any facial hair in this. Yeah, that's supposed to be him. Okay. It's weird seeing him without any kind of a beard. Switch on the coffee maker. Are we not going to put the groceries away? Is that not... Okay. I guess we're not going to be a considerate husband here. Don't you work for them? No. I do not. I love this TV show. I don't like the commentary, though. Panda likes a beard. Sorry, I was showering, brushing teeth, etc. Welcome back. How was the showering, etc.? Oh, that is bad. Oh, you're inside now.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Nice apartment. Oh, brand new TV, which has not been set up yet. Is that going to be our job here momentarily? Seriously, though, this is a nice apartment. Like, I can't even imagine how expensive this would be. Oh, that's his office. Okay, yeah, saying to go to Alice, so... Yeah, there we go, I knew it. The sudden stop won.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Is this supposed to be from his first book?
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
If you're trying to set a scene, don't call something a gruesome slushy. That just takes you out of it. It's a condo panda. Well, I mean, that would be even more expensive. New York apartments in New York, and actually, it's not necessarily a condo. I have seen plenty of apartments that were just as nice as that were for rent. So, where am I at here? I'm somehow dirtier than when I got in the shower. Oh, Skip. In New York, probably $3 million US. These days, probably. I'd like to get a condo in Houston. I have no idea how pricey that would be. I know Houston's like one of the biggest cities in Texas, so I imagine that wouldn't be cheap. Thermoses and manuscripts and flashbacks. What a shitload of fuck. It's not a condo. I mean, unless we look at whatever their agreement is with whoever, we're not going to know either way. Unless they specifically say, oh yeah, we're falling behind on, such and such payments or something. Yeah, this is for the last book. Okay. Examine. Return to Sender. What I Can't Forget. Alex Casey, an Alex Casey thriller. The Things That I Want. The Fall of Casey. So I'm guessing this is an anthology then. Oh, we can only look at that. Laura Croft would be proud. Good for you. Alright, let's go talk to Alice.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Keep it in your pants, Alice. Alright. We were literally just in there, but my guy was too oblivious to realize it. It's fine. Whatever.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine.
Oh.
Just get the lights back on. Now, please.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Aww. How endearing. Although, as soon as I heard clicker, all I could think of was Last of Us. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that's probably a condo. They've got, like, that whole side of the building there.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Did we call you off the fishing boat?
The image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Oh, we definitely caught him off the fishing boat. I'm sorry. Sorry, Doc. Alright, let me catch up here real quick. Where am I at here? It's the big... Okay, like, I know it's, like, the capital of Texas, but I don't know U.S. geography that well. Like, I know Dallas is a pretty big city, too. So, comparatively, I have no idea which one is bigger. I know they're both really big cities, though. If that place were in Houston, probably less than 1 million. Dang. Sorry. Lost my place here. There we go, okay. Imagine having Dallas and Houston in your state and neither one of them are the capital. Wait, Houston isn't the capital. Austin! Austin is the capital. That's right. I forgot about Austin. Which... Isn't that... So what, is that smaller than the other two? Government is more of a boomer thing rather than a hipster thing. Austin is the Portland of the South. Hey, what's wrong with Portland? This was out before Last of Us. I'm not saying it got it from Last of Us. I'm just saying, like, as soon as I heard Clicker, that's where my mind went. Where am I at here? I'm unsure if I'll stream Brilliant Diamond, but I'm going to play it, actually starting to get excited after originally not caring. Yeah? Why are you suddenly getting pumped for it? If you're still paying attention to baseball, probably the Astros. Oh, you're asking me, Tito. Considering I've lived in Houston all my life, I'm going to say Astros. Just because you live in a city all your life doesn't mean that you're going to be rooting for the hometown. But fair enough. Houston versus Atlanta in the World Series. I don't know much about baseball. Oh, right, because you guys are... Isn't, like, football like a religion in Texas? American football? I used to play it in high school and was pretty good at it. I just like the Mets. Mets is a pretty good team from what I understand. Thank you for the lurk, Nikki. Hopefully we see you again soon. Because it's Pokemon and I like Pokemon. Yeah, but okay, but you said you didn't care initially. Are you just getting more excited because we're a little closer to the release date? Haven't been seen to by Doc Nelson. Wake must know. Talk to Sheriff Breaker about his wife's disappearance. Alright. Which you...
I believe you'll find the sheriff in her office. Just go down the corridor.
Wait, what were you...
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
There you go, guys. Free fishing lesson from Doc Nelson to you.
You're good to go, Mr. Wake. Sarah's probably waiting for a chance to talk to you.
I know you really want me to leave, game. Just calm down. I'm looking around, okay? Alright, there's nothing inside here. Nothing of note. Let's leave before somebody freaks out. Meeting room.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
Well, we have a name for her now.
Being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Thank you.
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
So is she gonna be like our... like... the person that's gonna, like, instill all the information on us on how to deal with the predicament that we're in? Missing Richard Bowe, Bruce Dansky, Jacob Miller. On a camping trip, overdue, haven't been in contact. If you have seen them or know their whereabouts, please call 555-9932. Thank you! There's no exclamation point on the thank you. Starbreaker. Well, there's a fuse box right here, so chances are, based on its placement, I got a feeling that's going to come into play.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Oh, thank you.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
So, is there going to be like two different plots here? There's one where there's actually like a ransom style kidnapping going on here that we have to solve, and at the same time we're concocting this story that Alan's going to be writing about after the facts. That's kind of the impression I'm getting here. Alright, we'll catch up and then we'll find out what's going on. Wendigo's message was deleted. Alright. No, Panda, we absolutely love Canadian football. Have you ever actually watched a game, Bettino, of Canadian football? The only thing Texans hate more than the... I don't want to say that out loud, because I get a feeling that's going to upset somebody. Bitch. Wait, what happened? Did you time out Wendigo? There's a few more deleted. He's been timed out for 1 second. There we go. I'll teach you to gamble and win. Oh, that's why. Okay. Alright. Let's carry on.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
Okay. It is oddly dark in here. Like, why are there no lights?
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Oh, let's assess what's going on today in town.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
This tune sounds familiar, but I can't place it.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Please don't let it be like a finger or something. Kick it! Well, you didn't need to shatter the plank. What's wrong with you?
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat.
Okay.
The caller meant business.
At least it's not parts of her, so that's something.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Exit the sheriff's station. Which is over. Oh, I'm going back in. Okay. Oh, he's passed out.
The writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
So here's a thought. Why don't you just write that she just magically falls into Alan's arms and everybody's happy again?
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Indeed. All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Roar!
Roar!
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh my! Take it easy.
Okay.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
He kind of reminds me of Joe Pesci.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Thank you.
Mr. Wake! Barry!
Oh my god, it's Rose again.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Bucktooth Charlie, the Colombian mammoth. Intact skeleton. That's cool. Okay, sorry. That went on for a while. Where am I at here? He laughed at me for losing my gamble, then proceeded to win his. Oh. So he poked the bear. Too bad you can't ban me, Skip. I'm protected by Panda. I could very easily ban you. Yeah, that's kind of the whole reason why he has mod status, is to put people in their place if they're provoking him. You just get unbanned and I lose my mod ability. No, not necessarily. Panda, there will be answers to your question. I figured there will be. Usually when I throw thoughts like that, it's more like that's where my thought process is, so... That way you can laugh at how wrong or how correct I am. Usually how wrong I am. I'm gonna get going, Panda. I'm gonna play some SA... You're gonna play some SAO? And then watch the anime. It's an actual game? Okay. Well, thanks for hanging out here, Wendigo. Don't worry, we weren't going to ban you. Alright, have a good night, Wendigo. Thanks again for swinging by. Barry reminds me of a GTA character. Yeah, he definitely has that vibe, for sure. God, was it Vice City? Yeah, he would definitely fit in Vice City anyways. Unspoken, hello? Coming in here for the tail end? Almost done. How you doing? Quit ruining the immersion with logic. I can't help it. Barry's definitely a GTA character, though. Yeah, probably. They have different SAO games, so when I'm playing is on mobile. Fair enough. Alright, well, you have fun with those. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you again soon. New York accent would fit in the Vice City better than Liberty City. Hey, New Yorkers can go and visit Miami, okay? Don't judge me. Alright, let's go talk to Barry, I guess. Oh, wait. Let's look around. Alright, sure, let's read it. Oh, there's more! The skeleton of a Colombian mammoth, Mammuthus columbi. The specimen, estimated to be 14,000 years old, was recovered from the La Brea tar pits in 1981. It was donated to the Elderwood National Park in 1998 when the Columbia mammoth became Washington state fossil. Oh, so we're in Washington then. Okay. Still. I have no idea where Brighttown or whatever this place is actually is, or if it even exists, so. Named Bucktooth Charlie, it has since become the park's official mascot. I was holding it down like I had to hold it to read it. I keep forgetting you don't have to do that. I want a safari. Oh my god, look at the elephants. Or I guess they're mammoth. That is adorable. Look at that. I want one. Not necessarily the buffalo head. Okay. Enough clowning around. Let's go talk to Charlie.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car?
Barry.
Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No. Look, Barry, I'm missing a week. And someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong. It's a good story. Could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
All right, wait here.
Not the funny farm. Oh, I see you. What does that say? Dear, oh dear diner? Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, let's go talk to...
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Oh, it is a
Hey,
puppy!
Rusty, right? You run cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. You got lucky.
Oh, Max. Okay. Rusty's the guy then.
Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
Oh, God. I don't even want to think about...
Okay, boy.
Seriously,
We're almost
Al,
done here.
You can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster.
Barry?
You gotta talk to the cops.
Shh.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
And we just walk away from him. Sign... Oh, we're just signing the form. Okay. With blood, apparently. Where was your pen? Take the form to Rusty. Bye, Barry. Hi, Poppy.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too. If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
I just feel like we're looking at the mountain right now. Oh, that's probably what he's talking about, actually. All right.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on. I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Catch up here. GTA 4, The Ballad of Barry Wheeler. I see what you did there. That was good. Gonna head to bed, Panda. Just got work tomorrow and Tuesday, so I won't have to really worry about sleep the rest of the week. Yeah, we're almost done here tonight, Skip. Have a good night, everyone. Skip, thank you for being here. Trying to scare me. I hope you have a great... Oh, what are you playing tomorrow? Do you know? If you're still there? I always forget it's an hour ahead. Yeah, I very frequently forget that too. But how are you tonight, Unspoken? La Brea Tar Pits are in Los Angeles. Oh. But, what? No, oh, okay, yeah, the tar pits are. But that's where they found the fossil. They sent it to Elderwood National Park in... I keep wanting to call it Brighttown. I don't remember what the town is called. But where it ended at, like right here, this is Washington State. Get the key. We have the keys, do we not? Open the door. Okay, now forget his wife. Let's go after the asset. Yes, exactly.
We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Why do you keep sneezing?
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
Wait!
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
Again, no one asked you to come here.
Lock the door when I leave.
Yeah, you go ahead and do what you have to do. I'll be fine. Alone, but fine. In a cabin straight from a horror movie.
Oh,
Wanna know where you
please.
can shove that flashlight?
This place looks delightful. What are you talking about? So... yeah, I only have my flashlight. I don't have a gun, even though he said that I had a gun. I lost my battery somehow. I'm back down to 7. Strange. Is there anywhere... oh, there is one. Okay.
I just looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
Oh, silly Alice. This one has a lot more pages. Alright, we are going to call it here. We will have to find out what happens at the meeting in the next stream. So your flashlight is your weapon? Is this Luigi's Mansion? Yeah, all we gotta do is strap a vacuum cleaner to the back of Alan. We'll be good to go. Oh god, the thought of that just amuses me to no end. Alright, thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. This is enjoyable. I'm glad that Skip suggested I play this for, Spooktober. We're not gonna worry about rating anybody tonight. It's Sunday, so Monday morning, everyone has work. Is there a name of a town here? Bright Steiner. Bright Falls. Bright Falls is what it's called. Okay. It's on the banner on the right in case anyone's wondering where I got that from. Yeah, we will pick this up again on Tuesday. Thanks for streaming, Panda. Thank you for being here, Arma. Much appreciated. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys then. Have a wonderful evening. Not Gravity Falls, no. Alright, take care, guys.